This again. Hello, hello. I just went on the most massive riff and then realized that I had no sound. So if you're here and you're in the comments, just let me know if you can hear me, just so that I don't go through this whole thing again without any sound. And I was just talking about how much magic is in my world right now. We launched Lux, the mastermind, a week ago, and it is just the most extraordinary group of humans that's starting it out. And I was sharing with them on the beginning call, as I was preparing and sort of gridding the container, I didn't realize how much it was also going to impact me. And I really have cracked this thing open and re-tapped into this deep frequency of possibilities and really what I can only describe as miracles. And it's kind of been taking me back to this time where some of you will know me from, where I first kind of entered this work, and I just did impossible thing after impossible thing after impossible thing. I sold this house in this way that realtors said wasn't possible. I graduated and had huge success in RTT and the hypnotherapy community. There were all of these, I made all of these massive life changes, and it was like, I remember someone saying to me, it's like there's no resistance for you. She said, it's like you just set this intention and there's no resistance. And I felt like that. I remember actually even feeling scared at times because it felt like the walls of reality were becoming so thin. I would just literally think things and they would come into my life. And as I've been kind of setting up this container, and I've really been growing in this last year, I've really been growing and understanding myself more deeply, how I operate as a being, and how I want to structure my containers and my work in a way that's beneficial for all of us, that's most valuable for my clients, that's most valuable for me. And I am so excited about the spaces that I'm creating. And that's really what I'm here to talk to you about today, is the new spaces that are in my world that are already just turning out. Oh, yay. I'm so glad you can hear me. That are already just turning out to be magical. And as I've kind of been setting this intention and really getting into it with the ladies that are in Lux, and it's been taking me back to this time when I was just living in possibility after possibility after possibility. It's reminded me of how deep a practice this is. I was telling the ladies about when I used to train elite dancers, and I always had this elite team, and I would give this talk at the beginning of every year that was about virtuosity, which is doing the common uncommonly well, doing the common uncommonly well. And it was from that background that I had with dance, this approach that had taken me to mastery, that I approached this work in this world and really making it a practice, not getting lost in all of these fancy sparkly things, but really becoming like a wizard with the basics. And it worked. It was just thing after thing after thing after thing. And it's interesting because I feel like even in this last year of really kind of playing with things, looking, trying to understand more about the business side of things, I did exactly what I just said, got wrapped up in some of these sparkly things, these distracting things, and forgot about how deeply deeply embodied this practice was. And so as I've been reactivating this in my life, it's been immediate, the changes, the way things can kind of just fall into place when you really take that time and that focus on your frequency, on your thoughts, on your personal standards. And you don't just think about it and you just get excited about it and you just don't just plug into programs to get inspired by other people, but you make it this daily, deeply embodied practice where you live with your energy and your frequency, the standard of what you give your time to, what you give your thoughts to, what you allow yourself to ruminate on, being this, guiding principle and this ultimate thing in your life. It is unbelievable. I'm getting goosebumps. It's unbelievable how quickly your reality can shift. And I've been reminded of that just by tapping into this for this last little bit. And so, what I'm so excited about is that I have restructured the spaces in my world to move from being kind of informational and something you dip into to being community focused with a lot of challenges, a lot of accountability pieces to help you make this work a practice, coming back to the foundations and making it a daily practice. And so I'm so freaking excited to be sharing with you today that there is a new space in my world called the essence, which is kind of like the essence of my teachings to bring you back to the essence of who you are and really master your personal frequency, like really, really, really get what that means, be able to shift it, be able to master it so you can be the one who is shaping your reality. And it's kind of I don't think there's ever been a more exciting time to jump into my world because I'm kind of cracking open this journey right now too. Like right now, I've just retapped into this and it is freaking magic. Like I think I'm not going to say anything else. It is just freaking magic. And I've created this space that involves all of my past programs. You get access to live calls with me. You get access to all my existing live programs. You get access to a Telegram community. We're having conversations about all of this stuff. You get access to this challenges channel where there's daily reminders to work on whatever challenge that we're doing that month. And I used to say this, I feel like my whole life I've been a teacher. And this was my thing in dance as well. It was like, if I can understand anything, no matter how complicated it might seem, I can teach it to anyone. And that has been such a guiding force through my life. And so breaking down some of these concepts that I feel like get really convoluted sometimes in this whatever you want to call it, transformational world, and really breaking them down into daily habits and practices with reinforcement, with accountability, with the ability to connect and have conversations with people that are on this same journey. All of these elements that take it from being this thing that we learn to this thing that we do and who we are. And when I really for a while, I think as I got into sort of this like next level world where there's just people who have created massive success, I kind of recoiled for a little bit because I felt like I didn't have permission to talk about some of these things. But the truth is, like, I have created miracles in my life and I am a master friggin' manifester. When I remember the power of my frequency, which I do remember, and I'm reminded of, and I'm reminding you and the people of in my world of, things are the possibilities are endless, like magically endless. And one of the things that I also bring that's so exciting in my world is not just this surface level understanding, the history, the embodiment of all of these things that I've done in my life. I've been talking a lot in my offers recently about how much I used to use frequency and visualization and energy and manifestation to create these unrealistic results in dance before I even had any understanding of this world. And compare that with, everything that I've learned about the subconscious and how the subconscious and unconscious mind work, because that really is the key to me. A lot of people are doing affirmations or trying to convince themselves of these things, but they don't believe it at a deeper level. And I've really had the beauty in these last couple of years to refine this process of helping us not just understand concepts, but rewire our subconscious and help it land in our nervous system, which really is the key. Our nervous system is like the radio antenna that calibrates the frequency that makes us the match for the things and opens up this path from least resistance and the path of least resistance. And that is the thing that moves us from grinding to aligning. So I'm so excited to share the essence with you guys. If you're watching this, you are one of the first to hear about it. And I wanted to make this a super incredible space that pretty much anyone can join. So it's a subscription that is less than $2.50 a day, which I'm so excited about. And if you join this weekend, I'm running a special pre-sale. It's 28% off that as well. So it is actually crazy what I'm offering over this weekend. Once Monday comes and the full sales page is up and all the information is up, that special offer will be gone and it will be normal price, which is still amazing. If you are on my email list, you already got an invitation to this offer, and if not, you can just send me a DM and I would be happy to send you the link. But that is the essence, and it is going to be, it's already an incredible space because it holds so much of my past work, and there's the members of Lux are also a part of it, but it has just been so incredible to create this space. And I've been taking my meditations and my transformational audios. This has been a huge thing for me. Even now, I still listen to hypnosis-based transformational audio before I fall asleep every night. In fact, I make new ones in new seasons of my life with things that I'm working on. And this has been such a powerful tool in rewiring my subconscious and rewiring me for the things that I want to create. And I've created a private podcast stream that's literally just for that. So it's in your phone. You don't have to go to Google Drive or anything. And you can listen to a transformational audio every single night before you go to bed. And that is all included in the essence. And again, I just want to emphasize how much putting all of this into practice has been the thing. Like, this is the thing, getting it to be a practice in your life. And I notice how easy it is for people to fall off accountability. So having that community and having that reminder, that constant reminder with the challenges to keep tuning back in, to keep tuning back in, and new things every month have become really good because of the work that I do with my private clients at picking up on the things that we need to make practices in order to get this work to really work and change our lives. So I am so excited. And I just really want to emphasize to you what is really possible. Like, my belief in this work has never been stronger. It's never been stronger. The power of what we can do when we truly change our frequency, our thoughts, our vibration, and we move into this expanded version of ourselves that's a match for our highest timeline, it is unbelievable. It is unbelievable what can happen. And so I ask, what would that look like for you? What would stepping into that look like and coming along on this incredible, incredible journey with amazing people? I think something too that's really important to me is, really just, yeah, I can't emphasize enough how much I care about the foundations and the basics and not getting lost in these overly convoluted discussions while still understanding that there's a lot of nuance in things. I see a lot of people getting stuck in discussions where they're validating their limitations rather than understanding how certain things are expanders. Things like, human design or feminine energy or astrology. It's really easy if you don't have the awareness to actually take on justification stories from the thing that you're studying instead of allowing the understanding of that to expand you. And that's actually one of the things that we're working on right now inside the Essence, inside Authenticity Codes next week. So if you join now, you'll be a part of that live call, is to understand how to recognize justification stories and how to really figure out where you're allowing in these beliefs that are creating limitation and that are creating justification for you to feel good, because there's always a payoff. That's how the unconscious works, to feel good about staying the way that you are rather than leaning into the uncomfort of growing. And this is learning how to sort of tease out my own justification stories has been such an incredible thing in my own journey of growth. And so I'm so excited to be bringing that as a big part of the Essence. And then, of course, Lux is my mastermind that just launched. It is incredible. If you want to go even deeper, have even more, close proximity to be in this amazing group of heart-centered leaders, entrepreneurs, and creatives who are really invested in this journey of unlocking their authentic power, of mastering their personal frequency and becoming the masters of their reality, in addition to having sessions with guest sessions with industry experts and tons of bonuses, then that is also available by application as well. But if you are here and you're listening to this and you are lit up and you want to join the Essence, then just send me a DM or check your emails if you're already on my email list. I sent out the details. And as I said, there is a special offer through this weekend. It's a subscription that you can cancel anytime, and it's less than just $2.50 a day. You guys, I am so freaking excited. I've never been this excited about an offer as I am about Lux and the Essence. So I can't wait to see those of you that are going to be joining me inside. It is literally just the world of magic in Michael's world right now. So I can't wait to see you in the inside. I am sending you so much love.